We're going to talk about 3 questions that every business prospect is asking themselves. Some of you had these same 3 questions when you were considering starting a home business. Because look, if you know what they're thinking, if you know the questions they're asking themselves, would you agree it'll be easier to help them overcome some of their objections? And there's really only a handful of objections. Now, somebody might tell you that their objection is they don't have enough time, or they've never done this before, they don't know that many people, or they're very busy, they don't have money. They're gonna give you all of these different objections, which look, some of them are justified, some of them make sense, but at the end of the day, those are not the 3 questions they're considering, meaning they're all lumped into these 3 questions. I've been doing this 20 years, okay? I've seen the good, the bad, and the ugly. I've had a lot of conversations with a lot of different types of people over the years. And I can tell you the first objection is typically not the real objection. The real truth is they might say they don't have money, but it's not that they lack resources, they lack resourcefulness. If they saw enough value in getting started, they would find the money. How many of us would agree with this statement? If I said, hey, I'm gonna give you one of my Teslas or my Maserati, and you got to come up with $400, how many of us could come up with it even if we didn't have the money? Even if we were behind on all our bills, bill collectors are calling, like lights are getting shut off, right? Like you would still find a way to come up with the $400 even if you didn't have it. Why? Because you know you could buy that car, buy the Tesla, buy the Maserati, and turn around and make a huge profit. Why? Because you see the value. Someone says they don't have time. Again, it's not the real objection. They're just saying they don't have time because they don't want to find the time. And by the way, isn't that the exact reason to start a home business? You don't have money. How's that feel? If you're over the age of 18 and you don't have money, how does that feel? And do you want to continue to not have money? Do you want to continue to be time broke? Do you want to continue to struggle and live paycheck to paycheck and have more month than money? Probably not. But maybe they tried something like this before. Maybe they're just afraid that the products won't work, the business won't work. Because I know for me, when I first got started, I didn't have the money, but I found it because I was so excited about the possibility of residual income. I was so excited about the possibility of making money, residually. Like I love the idea of residual income. Do something once, get paid over and over and over and over and over again. Like that just sounded like a good idea. It just sounded like a neat idea. Because most of my life, I had linear income. I exchanged time for dollars, time for dollars, time for dollars. Relatable? If I didn't put in the time, I made no dollars. All right, so first question that they're asking, is this real? Is this legit? Meaning, is this like a pyramid scheme? Is this like an unethical thing, an illegal thing? Like, unfortunately, some people do think that your business is illegal or unethical. And guess what? They're not always wrong. Do network marketing companies and direct sales companies get shut down? Do they get shut down? Yeah, my last one did. 6 years ago, my last network marketing company got shut down. Now, it was a blessing in disguise, but dude, it got shut down. I've been in 2 companies in 20 years that got shut down. And quite honestly, even if the company's legit, there might be people in the company that are unethical, that are not good people. Do you understand? So don't take it personally. Don't be emotional. Don't get offended. When someone is like, is that a pyramid scheme? I'm like, yeah, the people at the top make all the money, except here, you can be one of those people. Right? Like, have fun with it. Like, is this a pyramid scheme? Yeah, shh, don't tell the cops. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, people are skeptical and they should be skeptical. In fact, you know who I'm skeptical of? People that are not skeptical. I'm like, really? You just totally 100% trust that this is a good idea? You have 0 questions? In fact, when someone has 0 questions, I assume they're either crazy or they're just uninterested, right? They're uninterested. If they have no questions, I'm like, what'd you like best? They're like, it's neat. I'm like, do you have any questions about getting started? Did you have some, questions about the products, the opportunity? What would your goals be getting started? They're like, no, I'm good. I'm good for now. And you're like, okay, got it. Well, talk to you later. Does that make sense? Like, you want people asking questions, and sometimes those questions may come off as offensive, but it's because they're asking, is this real? Is this legit? Like, how do I know that this isn't a scheme, a scam? How do I know this isn't the next, there's a lot of shady things out there in the world. There's a lot of companies that have been in trouble having similar business models. Yeah, and it's very normal that people are skeptical, especially, by the way, if they've never done this before, and especially if they don't know you. This is why we talk about building your your trust, your credibility, right? Because if people know you, they like you, and they trust you, there's more likelihood of them partnering with you if you're relatable, if you're consistent, if you're showing up on their social media, right? And they keep seeing you over time, they'll probably think it's more legit. But in the beginning, if they don't know you or they never heard of it or they never done something like this, totally normal that they're going to think, is this real? Is this legal? And look, I know nobody wants to be belittled or, have someone like question your integrity. Like, you think I would do something knowingly illegal? You think I would knowingly do something that's unethical and then tell you about it? Like, some of us get offended by that, but you just can't. You have to tame your emotions when people are asking questions that maybe come off as, skeptical. Now, I don't mind skeptical people. I do not like pessimistic people that are just straight up, or people that are like straight up nasty, right? I'm not going to do business with a nasty Neil. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm okay with a negative Nancy. I can work with this, right? I can coach them through the negativity to become a positive Paul. You see what I did there? But I'm not going to work with someone that's just like straight up nasty, rude, like attacking my character, attacking. Like, those people, I don't try to convince them. But again, if they're skeptical, very normal. Nasty, not going to deal with that. Appreciate where people are coming from. I think that's always important. Be like, hey, I get it. Great question. I thought the same thing. Feel, felt, found. I know how you feel. I felt the same way. Here's what I found. It's not a pyramid scheme because, first of all, you don't have to recruit anybody to make money. You could just promote the products and earn a really great supplemental income or even a full-time income. Like, we have people within our organization, at least in my company. I can't speak for all companies because a lot of companies, quite honestly, they are a little bit pyramidal, right? Like, you have to recruit and build a team to make money, which is unfortunate. You should be able to make a significant income just selling products. Like, why wouldn't you? It should be similar to affiliate marketing. Do you have to recruit anybody to make money in affiliate marketing? No. Do you have to recruit anybody to make money in real estate or insurance sales? No. When I was a mortgage banker, I made $600,000 in 4 years without ever recruiting a single person. I did it by selling. So if you can explain to people like, listen, I get why you're skeptical. I was too, but here's what I found. You can make a really good income just promoting the products. Lead with what excites you, whether it's the products, the business. Talk about your reason for doing this, why you decided to get started. Even if you were skeptical, here's why you still got started. Because you had joint discomfort, or because you wanted to lose 15 pounds, or because you really wanted to fire your boss. Your boss is a jerk. The jerk store called. They said they're all out of him or her, right? Whatever it is. So just tell people why you're doing it, because other people are going to think, well, I want to lose some weight. I've got some joint discomfort, or I've got some, gut health issues, or I've got sleeping issues, or, I want to drink some collagen coffee. I want to make some money from home. I want to supplement my income. I want to fire my boss. They're going to relate to your reasons why you're doing this. So always bring it back to why you're doing this business, okay? Treat your business as a part-time job in the beginning where you hold yourself accountable. You're consistently showing up. You have hours of operation. Like, maybe you work your business, in the mornings or in the afternoons or in the evenings, like every night from, 8 o'clock to 10 o'clock after you put the kids to bed, like you're working your business or whatever your schedule is. You got a full-time job, you got kids, whatever you got goings on, like treat it like a business and show them that this is like the real deal. This is no joke, because your mindset needs to be expose, involve, upgrade. So you're working your business, you're showing up consistently, you're explaining to them, because this is actually the second question. I actually kind of skipped it. The second question is, is this real? The second question is, can I do it? Can I do this business? Is this something I would be good at? So show them that, what they do to launch their business. Plug them into the system. Be like, look, there's a system in place. So you know exactly what to do every day. So you know exactly what to say, exactly what to post. Like, everything you need is in place. Like, if you want to know how to do TikTok or Facebook or Instagram, like if you need help with like follow-up and closing or launching your business, what to post, what to say, how the comp plan works. Like, we've got all of that figured out. So can you do it? Yes. Will you be successful? That's up to you. It's like a gym membership. Not everybody that pays the membership gets fit, loses weight. The key to success is to show up. So I'm very upfront with people. Like, I try my best, like, I want to promote the positives and the possibilities, but I'm also very well aware that, again, people are skeptical. People have tried things like this before, and I want to be upfront that it's not easy. Not everybody makes money. Some people join and they do a whole lot of nothing, right? It's network marketing, not work marketing, not lottery ticket marketing. So can I do it? Yes. Are you going to have guaranteed success? No. But I would rather get rich eventually than get rich never. You know what I'm saying? Like, people are like, oh, this is get rich quick. No, it's not. Like, it took me 7 years to create a 6-figure annual income in network marketing. How is that get rich quick? It was just get rich eventually. People aren't sure if they'll be successful. They're worried about getting their hopes up. They're worried if they have the time or the capabilities. You know, they might not know what to do to get customers. They might say, hey, I don't want to sell to my friends and family. So you got to get good at overcoming those objections. And this is why you want to have a simple system. This is why I love add, tag, message. This is why I love using technology. Don't be a fool. Use a tool. This is why you got to do group chats. If you're not introducing your prospects to other marketers on the team in your upline, sideline, downline, like, you're missing the boat, man, because you got to get yourself out of the way and show them, yes, you can do it. Look how simple it is. All I did was add you to a group, tagged you in a video, tagged you in a testimonial, and I set up a group message on Facebook Messenger to introduce you to other people. That's it. It couldn't be more simple. Not easy. If it's easy, it's sleazy, but it is simple. Capiche? The third question, are you going to help me? Are you going to help me? Now, this is the challenging part for some of you, because the truth is, you probably wouldn't join you. So why would anyone else? You wouldn't follow you. So why would anyone else? People get upset about this and they're like, man, I'm just, I'm doing all the things. Well, first of all, successful people just do the basics better, but they also have an energy, a charisma, a communication skill, right? They have a skill set in communicating, in influence, right? Those top earners in your company, most of them are probably pretty good communicators. Most of them probably went through some massive adversity, like they struggled. But you learn more when you're down here than you do up there. You know what I'm saying? Like, you learn more during the valleys. You learn more during the struggle. So be okay with the struggle, but embrace the fact that you suck. Embrace the fact that you suck. Maybe you need to upgrade your profile, your bio. Maybe you need to start doing videos. Maybe you need to start doing reels and TikTok. Maybe you need to get better at closing and follow-up. Maybe you need to work on your posture and your confidence. Whatever you lack, you attack. Are there books on confidence? Are there books on sales? Are there courses on posture and belief and video and, content creation and social media and, right? Look, we have our ATM Business Academy. How many of you have gone through our ATM Business Academy? This is literally the exact strategy that we teach our own team. So you got to work on you. You got to get better. So if you're struggling with getting people to join you, it's probably because you wouldn't even join you. It's like you haven't sold yourself. But the truth is, you don't have to be a credible leader and a credible expert yet. In my early years, I was all those things I just mentioned to you. I was insecure. I lacked confidence, posture. I didn't know what to say. I didn't know what to do. I was terrified of public speaking. Like, I was a loser. I didn't have any of those things. But guess what? I got to lean on my upline. Man, that was the beauty. I got to earn while I learned. So I would literally introduce people to my upline all the time, because if they're thinking, will you help me? I mean, I'm going to help you, but they also go, you are part-time. You're brand new, right? So I was a fishing pole. My upline was the fisherman. Does that make sense? My upline was the fisherman. Leverage your upline, right? Will you help me? I will help you, and so will my mentor, and so will the leaders, right? You need to get yourself out of the way. Be the messenger, not the message. You need to increase your self-worth, be a good person, care more about their success than you do about your commission, right? Than you do about your paycheck. And care more about your people's paychecks than you care about your own, and yours will take care of itself. People are always watching too. Remember, some will, some won't, some wait. So what? Next. God makes new people every day. There's never going to be a shortage. And people are like Santa. They're always watching. Play the long game. Stay in touch with people. Most people are not going to join after one or two conversations. It just is what it is. So don't be stingy with your goodness. Like show up with value, share your tips, share your story. That's how you build a brand. You just are relatable. You just talk about your life. You talk about things you're experiencing and learning. And you talk about the things that make you laugh and make you cry. And you're talking about the things that like you've experienced, right? Like take people on the journey with you, because realize that, even if someone doesn't join you now, they'll join you eventually. But they just want to know, are you going to help me? And if they say no now, it's just no, not now, no, not yet. But down the road, maybe when timing is better for them and they see that you're still doing the do and working your business, they see you're getting results on the products, they see you're rank advancing your business, now they might come around. But that third question is what's going to seal the deal? Are you going to help me? Like if they know they're going to have help and they believe that it's real and they think they can do it, then there's no reason not to join. Right? There's no real reason not to join. So, get competent in your business, your product, your company, and that will help you build up your confidence. Sometimes people are just going to not join now and not buy the products now because they're going to see how you do first, right? This is why you want to stay in touch and keep that relationship. And then here's some major keys. All right. Commitment is doing the thing you said you would do long after the mood you set it in has left you. And your biggest competitor is not other companies, other MLMs, direct selling companies, other, companies that sell a similar product to yours. Your biggest competition is indecision. People are just indecisive. Like they're afraid to decide to do something and have it not work, waste money. Sometimes you guys ever get ghosted? You know why you get ghosted? It's not because the person doesn't want to do it. It's because they just don't know what to say yet. Like I do this when I'm thinking about buying a new car, buying a beach house, or buying, whatever. Like it's a big investment. It's a big, I'm going to be spending some serious money. Like the person might follow up with me and I wait 24 hours to respond, or I wait a week to respond because I'm still like not sure. I don't want to say no, but I don't want to say yes. I'm just on the fence. So don't get upset if people are not buying or joining. Just know that they're probably just undecided, right? Indecisiveness is your biggest competition. And, I think you got to remember you have a miracle in your mouth, right? People are on their knees every night praying for an opportunity. They're praying for something to help them solve their problem, whatever that problem is. They're stressed out at work. Their boss is a jackass. Mask mandates, vaccine mandates, like who knows, right? Like maybe they're overworked and underpaid. Maybe they work too many hours. Maybe they're not making enough money. Like whatever it is, like people are more open right now than in normal times, in my opinion. More people are open, but you also have to understand there's a lot of schemes out there. There's a lot of crap on the internet. So it's justifiably logical that people are a little bit standoffish, that they're not sure they want to be a part of something like this. So, just look, if you come across some haters, some naysayers, just let them be right. That looks like a pyramid scheme. You might be right. Those things don't work. You might be right. You're going to waste your money. You might be right. Let them be right and you be rich.